morning, children. In last class beta we were doing exercise up to 3.3 and we had discussed all the question of exercise 3.3 there. Now today onwards we are going to start exercise 3.4 and see that in short form I have written question because you can see the question from your textbook. Write as the sum of primes, means we have to given the number and we have to write them in a sum of primes. How we will do, see that it is very simple, means the given the number we have to write in the sum of the prime numbers form. Okay, so you just divide the number always by 2. If you will get 2, what you will get? 8 upon 2, simple way. What you will get? 4. You just subtract 1 minus 1 and in one part you just subtract 4 plus 1. What you will do here? Just see. 4. You just can 4 minus 1 and 4 plus 1. 4 minus 1 means it will be 3 and 4 plus 1 it will be 5. If you can see that 3 and 5 both are prime numbers. Okay, so you can write 8 is equal to 3 plus 5. 8 is equal to 3 plus 5 and both the numbers are in a form of prime numbers. Okay, one more question I am doing that. See that B part, it is A part, B part. B part, that is question number 36. What I told you, 36 is, you just write it 36 upon 2. 36 upon 2 means 18. What you will do now, in one part you subtract 18 minus 1 and next part you add 18 plus 1. 18 minus 1 it will be 17. 18 plus 1 will be 19. And if you will add them, you can see that both the numbers are prime numbers. And 17 plus 19 will be 36. 17 plus 19 will be 36. One more part I am doing. That is, suppose 172 is there. Okay, 172. How you will do? 172 divided by 2. What it will be? 2 8 ja 36 or 2 1 ja 2. Okay, 81 is already prime number. No, 81 is not a prime number. 81 is not a prime number. What you will do then? You can see that we can write them because 9 9 is 81. In other table also 81 is coming. So what we can do? 82 is not a prime number. 83 is a prime number. Okay, 83 is a prime number. If we will write 172 minus 83, if I will subtract, what will come? 12 minus 3, 9. Okay, and here it will be 6. 16 minus 8, 8. 89. What it is coming? 89. Okay, so 89 is also not a prime number. So in which form we can write them? We can write them because 81 is not a prime number. So what you will do? 82 is also not a prime number. You add 81 plus 2. What it will become? 83. If one number is 83, another number you can write them 89. You can write them 89. So how you will do? 83 plus 89 is equal to 172. And both the numbers are prime numbers. 89 maybe 89 is also not coming in any table and 83 is also not coming in any table. So in this way you have to do the question. Okay, means if you are after dividing, if you are not getting a prime number, so you will move nearer to that number on the next number or on the previous number. If you will come to the previous number also, then also you can write them in a form of prime numbers. Okay, and rest of the part of this question you will do yourself as I was doing. Okay, now come to the question number 2, that is, which of the following pairs are co-primes? Okay, question number 2 is that which of the following are co-prime? Which of the following are co-prime? What are co-prime? How you will do decide the co-prime numbers? Co-prime numbers are those numbers. Okay, it is not necessary that they are prime numbers. They can be composite number also. They can be composite number also, but if they will not have any factor other than 1, or in last class I taught you that if their HCF is coming equal to n, then the numbers can be co-prime, means they will not have any common factor. See that now in 10 and 15, 10 and 15, if I will do the factorization, factors of 10 I will write. What can be the factors of 10? Everybody knows how to take out the factors now. You can see that 1, next in table of 2, 5, 10 is coming, then in 5 tables coming, and in 10th table coming. Okay. Now write the factors of 15. What I am doing? Factors. I am writing factors. Okay. Now see that factor of 15 will be 1, 3 and 5 3 the 15 and 15 1 the 15. If you can see that they have two common factors. They have 10 and 15 having two common factors. So they will not be prime. Means are not co-prime. Are not co-prime. What is the condition for co-prime? They should have only one as a common factor. They should have only one as a common factor. But here you can see that 1 and 5. 1 and 5 both are coming as a common factor. So it cannot be a these means the pair of number cannot be a co-prime number. Now come to the B part. B part 8 and 21. 8 and 21. Okay, you can see that I am going to write the factors of 8. Everybody knows now factors, how to find the factors of it. Always whenever we are writing, always 1 will be the factor of each number. Then in 2's table 8 is coming, 3's table it is not coming, then in 4th table, and finally in 8th table. A number always itself always its factor. Okay, then 21, if I will go on 21, 1, 3, 7 3 are 21, and then 21 after that 21 is not coming in any table, so its own table also it will come. Now if you can see that they are not having any common factor other than 1. Okay, so they are co-prime. It is co-prime. It is co-prime. Now maybe everybody of you have understood how to find the co-prime number. Two part of this question I have done, and rest two part of this question you will do yourself. How? Nothing. Factor you will find out. Factor you will find out, and after taking out the factors, what you will do? Not by the prime factorization also. What you will do just simple way is that to find the factors, and after taking out the factor, if they are not having any other common factor, means if they are having only one as a common factor, then they will be co-prime. If they are not having any, they are having more than, means one is also their common factor, and apart from one any other common factor is also coming, then it will not be a co-prime number. Okay, so rest two part you will decide and you will solve them and show me them. Okay, now we are moving to the question number 3rd. Now see that beta, what is question number 3rd? List the 7 consecutive numbers, none of which is prime. Okay, if you can see that from each number we are getting the one number prime and other number as a composite number. But if we will move from 91 is to the 7 consecutive number, none of which is prime. Means no one is a prime number. 91, if we will move, 91 is not a prime number. It is coming on a table of 7 and 13 also. 92 is also not a prime number. 93 is also not a prime number. It can be divisible by 3 also. 94 is not a prime number. 95 is not a prime number. 96 is not a prime number. And 7 continuous number we have to write now. And 97. See that 97 is 3. It will be list of the 7 consecutive numbers, none of which is a prime. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95 or 20 means consecutive it should be, na? And 90 also. If I will go, 90 will also be not a prime number. So you see that they are continuous numbers. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95 or 96. They are 7 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they are not prime. They are not prime number. Only in this means after 90s we are getting that continuously 9 number are coming and none of them is a prime number. But if we will go move after 10, then also we are not getting after 20, 30. One number we are getting prime. 1 or 2 prime numbers in every column we are getting. But if we will move from 90 onwards till 96, so none of the number is not a prime number. Okay. Now come to the question number 4th beta. Okay. Now see that beta, write all the pairs of twin prime between 1 to 100. First of all, you write all the prime numbers between 1 to 100. In this way you will understand. Okay. All the prime numbers between 1 to 100. Okay. Write from start 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Okay. 21 is not a 23. Then 25 is not 27. 29, 31, 33 is not a prime number. Okay. 31, 35 is not 37. Then 37 के बाद में 39 not 41, 43, 47. Okay. 49 is not a prime number. 50. Then 50 not 51. 51 not prime number. 53. 55 not 57. Okay. 59 is not coming in any table. 59. Then 60, 61, 61. 63 is not a prime number. 65 is not a prime number. 67. Okay. Then 69. Then 69 is not a prime number. It is divisible by 2. Then 70, 71. 3 to the 6. No, it is not divisible by. Okay. 71, 73. Then 75, 77. 77 is not a prime number. 79. Then 80, 80, 81, 83, 83. Okay. After 83, 85 will not be a prime number. Then 87, 89. Okay. Then 89. Then see that 9, these are not prime number. After that, next prime number will be 96. Till 96 not any prime number. So 97 is a prime number, and finally 99 is also not a prime number. Okay. Now you can see that we have to select the twin prime. Twin prime, you know that I taught you in previous class the definition of twin prime. Twin prime means as 3 and 5 are twin prime. Means if we will means they are having a difference of 2. The numbers which are having a difference of 2, continuous numbers which are having a difference of 2 are known as a twin prime. If you can see that first pair is that 5 and 7. 5 and 7 is twin prime. Okay, they are twin prime. Then 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is also twin prime. 3, 5 is also twin prime. Then you 13 and 17 or 17 or 19. 17 or 19 is twin prime. Then 25 is not a prime number. And 27 is also not a prime number. Okay. Now see that 29 and 31. 29 or 31 is a twin prime numbers. Then 41 and 43. 5, 41 and 43 are twin prime numbers. Then 57 and 59. You can see they are coming at a gap of 1. 57 or 59. They are twin prime numbers. Okay. 67 and 71 not. 73 and 83 and 87 not. And 87 and 89. 87 or 89. You can see that. 87 and 89 are also twin prime. So in this way you can see that this much of these are the pairs of twin prime numbers which are coming. Means it is better that you just write first all the prime numbers and it will be easy for you to do the selection to get the twin prime numbers. Okay. Now afterwards we are moving to the next one. Let us see that by mistake I have written 57, but 57 is not a prime number. If you know that it is coming in 19th table. So 57 is also not a prime number. Okay. Here if you will see that 87 is divisible by 3. So 87 will not be a prime number. Okay. 87 will not be a prime number. So if we will go through here, so another pair which we can get twin prime 59 and 61. In place of this 57 and 59 which we get as a twin prime will be 59 and 61. 59 and 61. Then 87 and this one will also not be a prime, means twin prime. Then you can see that 71 and 73. 71 and 73. Okay. This one will be a set of twin prime numbers. So next pair can be 71 or 73. And afterwards you can see that they are not a twin prime number. No one is a twin prime number. 83, 84, 84, no one is a twin prime. So you can see that these are the set of twin prime numbers. Now, as I taught you in the last class that which one? 6 is a perfect number. And what was the perfect number? Then in which if we are taking the sum of its factor, it is coming twice into the number. Twice into the number. In this way, if I will proceed, I already know that which can be the next perfect number. So in your book it is given that other than 6, find out one perfect number. Okay, and I am going directly to that factor and finding the factors, sum of factors. Again I am showing you perfect number. Afterwards, it is your homework that you will, other than that number also, between 1 to 100, you will find the another perfect number. Okay, one perfect number I am going to search, that is I am doing 28 and I am writing the factors of 28. Factors of 28. If I will write its factor, what it will be? 1, then it will be divisible by 2, then by 4. Okay. Now 3 9 is 27. In 3 table it is not coming. Then 7 will be next factor. Then afterwards in 8 table it will not be divisible. Okay. Then 9th table it will not come. In 10th table not come. 11th table it will not come. 12, 13, 14. In 14 table it will come. Okay. And after 14, next factor will be 28 itself. 28 itself. Okay. And what is written there? Give an example of perfect number other than 6. Okay. If I will take now the sum of the factors. Sum of factors is equal to 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 14 plus 28. You can see that 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 4, 7. 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 14, 28. At this 28. How it will be? 56. Okay. Now see that 2 into 28 is equal to sum of its factors. Sum of its factors. If you can see that 2 into 28 will come 56. And if sum of its factor also we are taking, it is coming 56. It means it is a perfect number. It is a perfect number. This kind of numbers I taught you, they are known as a perfect number. In last class I have given all the definitions of the perfect numbers also. Okay. So you know that. So what will be your homework other than 6 and 28? Okay. Find one more perfect number between 1 to 100. It will be your homework. So in a playing method, like while you will be free, you will decide that which can be the next perfect number other than these two. Okay, maybe everybody of you have understood how we are finding the perfect number. Okay, and factors, how we are taking out the factors for any number. Okay beta, now we are moving to the next question. Beta, this number we have to write in the form of sum of twin primes. Okay, every children now you know that beta how we are finding the twin prime. Again, what you will do, you just do 84 divided by 2. What you will get? 2 4 ja or 2 2 ja. In next for finding twin prime, what you will do? 42 minus 1. What will be 41? And in next case, what you will do? 42 plus 1 is equal to 43. Now you can see that 41 and 43 is equal to 41 plus 43. If you will get 84, and they both of them 41 and 43, they are as twin prime. One more part of this question I am doing, and afterwards next part you will do yourself. Okay, see that now. What you will do? Divide 144 divided by 2, as previously in question number 1 we were doing. You can see that 2 7 ja 14 or 2 2 ja, but 72 is not a prime number. So what you will do? 72 minus 1 is equal to 71, and in next time 72 plus 1 you will do. What you will get? 73. Now you can see that 71 and 73 both are twin primes. Okay, everybody know now what are twin primes. The definition should be very clear to you. And if we will see that 71 plus 73, so you will get 144, and we have written them 144 in the sum of twin primes. So in this way, rest two part. Okay, C and D part of this question you will do yourself. Okay, C, D and E part. C, D and E part of this question is your homework. Okay, and same way you will do yourself. Now come to the question number next, that is question number 7. Beta, as I have written, what is the next question? That between 100 to 150 you have to write all the prime numbers. So everybody knows how to write the prime numbers between 100 to 150. You will first write all the prime numbers between 100 to 150, and then from those numbers again you have to select the twin primes. As I have selected between 1 to 100, in the same way you will select between 100 to 150. All the which numbers not prime. First of all you will select the prime numbers, make them circles, and after that you will select the pairs of twin prime numbers between 100 to 150. So this question is your homework question. Okay, I am not going to do this one because already I taught you the question like same, and I have taught you how to find the twin prime numbers. First of all, write all the prime numbers and then select the twin prime number between 100 to 150. So everybody of you will do till complete till question number, that is 7. Question number 7. Okay, exercise 3.4. Then afterwards, in the next class, we will discuss with the question number 8. If you will have any doubt, you can put on my personal WhatsApp number so that in next class I can discuss with your problems. Till then, thank you and have a good day to all of you.